should be there. Good, that's there. Just like the opening schematic that you didn't see like last time. But just real quick, gonna need to like check the settings. Mm.
Oh, my head.
Because the thing that you have, sometimes they reset when you like delete your previous save. And the thing that you just have in this game is you actually have like nude scenes, and also sex in this game is included. And although I'm not really like bothering by it, sometimes if you like stream it on YouTube, YouTube can like make a problem of it. And the text did that. Oh, that stayed the same. That's good. mm, let's save this real quick. Yeah, that that's like the thing in this game. Like
Odd.
you can
I
actually like
feel
really see
better.
your characters naked if you wanted to. But like I said, sometimes YouTube like makes that a problem because then they have something like, "Oh, what content are you sharing?" There's like it's just part of the game, but then for like younger audience, they make it a problem, obviously.
Brains. Nothing
We
but
are
brains.
trapped.
Food for.
And here is your little brain thing.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return!
But then the funny thing is, this is not a problem. Like the person is dead, you can literally see the brains. Like YouTube won't make that a problem. It's like, yeah, it's fine. But then like it is like nudity in the game. They're like, oh no, no, you can't show that. But then you have something like, I'm literally.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Hmm. Oh, shit.
The brain won't budge.
Don't leave us. Please don't.
And like those dice rolls, they like make you succeed something or make you fail something. Like you saw
Mindflayer horticulture.
like a
1,000
10 there.
years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
And the thing is, if you roll your dice, you need to have like 10 or higher to succeed. And I also had like +3 from my dexterity. So if I would like roll a 7, if you do that +3, it's also a 10, so I would still succeed. But the thing is, we had a 5 +3 is 8, so yeah, that's lower than a 10, so it doesn't work.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That much. First, we will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Let's get this over with. Don't waste the time.
I am fury. I am death. This is the end.
It's like
Anything of use?
Victory awaits. Hitazeth. You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
it's pretty handy that it like auto climbs the walls. I do like that.
Mind Flayer machinery. Better watch what I touch.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings. The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Not now. We must go to the helm. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
mystery. Already dead. Brain in a jar.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Needs a key.
For the key for the
How many
chest.
hosts of these gay infected?
A rune, but for what? Another brain.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you. Dazed woman is... As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
But the nice thing about this game is like she's actually kind of a main character, and what you can do is actually can say like, nah, I'm not gonna save her. Like in many games you would have to save her, you would have no choice. But here's like, do whatever, like leave her there, save her.
Faint
It's up to you.
images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Candle, gold, weapons. Some weapons. Necklace. Keychains. Yeah, you have choice. Like if I wanted, I can just like go like, nah, I'm good, going on without her, and I just continue my path here. You see, so you don't have to save her. But I'm gonna save her because she's like also kind of a little bit a healer for the group, so she can be pretty of use.
We have no time for stragglers.
Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry, please.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. what is its purpose? Will it free the captive, or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Now see, now we have 20. And that was a success.
Pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
And now, like you see, we need to have at least a 2 on our dice. And because we have high wisdom, we get like 3 bonus points. So let's say that we would throw a 1. Then it goes still plus 3, so that's 4. 4 is equal or higher than 2, so then you succeed. See, that's 3. Plus 3 is 6. It was a success.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
And there she goes.
That's not going to work.
Thought I was done for. Thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off the ship and watch each other's backs along the way. I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not? Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter.
She's right. Lead on.
Because like your character also have like classes like fighter, and she's a cleric. And clerics are pretty good for healing as well, healing and buffing your allies.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
They totally like each other.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
We need to get out of here. Now. Breathe deep and move.
Victory awaits. Let my name be known.
Now what might you be hiding?
Need to find a way forward.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Too much to bear.
On my way.
Have to keep going.
Hurry, before they strike. I will ascend. No time to waste.
On the move.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
We must take the transponder.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Swift and lethal.
Lead him to me. Enter transponder.
On the move.
Galuru sit in middle.
Let these happen. Our furnace is ours.
position.
Have to keep going. Take fuel.
Take this, or Samuel will have your head.
Damn these imps. I need to reach the transponder. One day I'll catch a break.
I am fury. I am death.
Throw the bolts in the...
It's your turn now! Come a little closer.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time. As you wake, The tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Yeah, like staying with her, you can just like have something like, nah, I don't care. Leave her be. But like I said, her healing powers are pretty handy.
No. You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Hey, you see, like same with this, you can stay with her, and we're gonna stay with her for her healing powers. But like, if you want, you can also say like, no, go do whatever.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. Something the matter?
And like that's why a lot of people like love the game, because a lot of games they have like a set out path for you. And for example, in a lot of games, if she's like a main character, then you have to save her and you have to wake her. And but here this game is just more like do whatever, you know. Save her, don't save her.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
I think you can even kill her if you want. Not that we're gonna do that, because we obviously need her. And they have fast travel.
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
So that's nice as well.
More of those wretched things.
Something the matter? There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just...
I actually wanted to loot the corpse here.
Stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Walking brains. Better let them come, it's like easier to kill them. Nice, miss.
Take at the ready.
Wait, they're all three alive? Oof, that's not good. Shit. Ah, wrong button. We're done for it. I have accidents pressed triangle, and triangle ends your turn. So, I was a little bit unfortunately. Like the monk did so much more damage than this class, but I think this class will be more fun to play.
But we still have these little monsters in. We need each other. One thing. It would have been all too easy for you. Lead the way.
So that is why we like change class. Because I think
Something the matter?
eventually yes, but like I want to start out the game like
There must be a settlement
with
somewhere
a class
nearby.
that's so much fun.
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
More of those wretched things.
it, that one. But like the druid gets stronger like once he gets his shape shifting.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
It's 3 of them. Nice, that one is dead. Ouch. Damn it. Missed.
Are too much to bear.
There we go.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
There we go, the wild shapes. Beggar, spiders, wolves, cat. I'm supposed to well, out of combat. That's nice. Increase in health. Swim through the earth and do magic you require the following. Get whip, yeah. Then, Spores. Oh, well shape, that's pretty handy. Cats, bear. We get the bear as well. There we go with Circle of the Moon. And talking to animals. I think that suits the route. Because the thing how classes work is like you can make her a druid and then like the next level you can like change her back to a cleric. But now we can actually first speak with animals, that's pretty handy. And also shift in like different things. Like that. Now we are a spider. A giant spider for that. Bite, hide, dash. And of course you can transfer back. And I think that's indeed something you can do at will. Well, we indeed have like a feel like the spider here of a meow. Now we're a cat. You see? Wait, no, I don't want to move it.
Something the matter?
Just want to open this. But like first let's loot the game because those wow shapes they work with some kind of stacks. And I still need to be sure like how those stacks work. But like that's what the wow shape abilities do. And we need to like real quick defeat those again. So that's gonna be
Stay back.
fine.
One strike could be lethal.
I might actually have an idea. Would that work?
No mercy.
Move like that, then he can't attack us. Turn, yes. And you that, and we want thunder wave. Like that. Oops. So much more power than I thought it would do. But yeah, that's how you learn, huh? She like really burned. Like I said, still coming to grasp with the game mechanics. So you can really like really kill your companions.
I need to hold on.
Let's see. So yeah, that's good to know. But is that what I said about the game? Like this game really has like so many choices that you can make without that you even realize it. Like just like choosing to like use a push spell in a battle, like can kill your companion, like just like that. While in other games they would like revive, or it wouldn't be possible, or they would like deny the spell because it's a friendly spell. But here the game is like, yeah, you just killed your companion. It wasn't maybe not meant to be, but that's what happened.
Stay back. One strike could be lethal.
So that's the funny part about the game. Like you can literally screw your game up in so many ways than just the expected. So I'm gonna use you to like
Onward.
Now we're gonna try that again, but this time with safeguarding
On my way.
the companion. And burn to death. That's really good.
Heading there. Strike hard, strike fast. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
That was 1, 2. Oh, here's the third one. But you don't have anything. But yeah, that's really the fun of the game. Like, if you like didn't load it over there, you could literally screw up your game right off the bat. Okay, well, can actually equip that. That's all her stuff. I'm actually wondering something. I'm gonna save the game just in case I screw it up again. But I wonder if you like, if you go in conversation while you're actually like an animal. I wonder what that brings. The moon. Animal talking. Accept. Yeah, like I said, like with a game with so many possibilities, you're more like, yeah, let's try that. Let's try this. Um, that's not really that handy. Let's go over all her skill. Jewel of Fate. But two can be handy. Child fire. There's like some buffs. That sounds handy. Flee. Maybe this and okay, so you can see. Wait, let's actually save it right now that we're actually leveled up. And let's see. I'm really curious how that like changes anything. Because now we're not a human, but a spider.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Oh, I see, like...
for a kind soul. Well, not too
But if you're like an animal, then... Then other, then like other characters take it over because the character you're talking with doesn't recognize you as a talkable person.
Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
That's how that works. It works.
You wretched little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts... The strong... Please tell me you turn us in... Although... Well, yes,
Real quick, going through this.
Ah, hello again. Still alive, I see.
Oh, so you can like talk and then it'll transform back.
Still alive,
And then
I
like,
see. You know, and all right.
and then like change it back to spider. Interesting mechanic. So like sometimes it triggers like another person of your party, and other times you like change back to human form for the time being.
Hello? Over here!
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. There. Can you see it? Shh. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Let's try a look again. Oof. See then like it fails.
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms. Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
I wonder what happens if you like give it.
What in the hells? Get away from that thing!
Warm, wet tentacles wrap themselves around your head, and for the first time in your life, you're perfectly happy.
So then you like that. I see.
Can't afford to let up.
Shall we dance? Let's move.
Very strange. But, but like I said, like as gamers, we're like not really used to it. To have like so many choices, like constantly, and so many consequences, because most games are just like so linear that you can't just like expect what to happen. And obviously they never gonna kill the main character because he's the main character. If if like the main character would be dead,
Hurry,
then
there, in the grass. You can. I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
then they like can't continue the story. But this game is like anything can happen if you're like not careful.
I saw you on the ship, strutting out. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? You'll talk.
Your mind. You try to.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. And to think, I was ready to my name. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. Although... it hasn't happened yet. You know, and you... All right.
I just go back here and kill the thing.
Moving ahead.
There, the mind flayer. It's hurt.
That thing's bound.
You approach. You could end its life here and now. Compassion. Compassion. You can't move. Can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Can actually talk with animals. Huh? Let's see if it has anything to say. Let's see.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away.
Or maybe that's something that you just it's maybe something that you like have to enable first before it works. Wait, we don't walk in circles here. Here and to the right, yeah. No. And then we have like little paths up ahead. That thing. Here's the little path going forward.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Let's see, yeah. Nice.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. Now we've established few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Something over there. I need a shovel to dig this up.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship. Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
One,
You're
two,
more
three.
cunning than you look. I thought we had a
four.
fight on our hands.
There's something underneath here. There's something underneath here.
Real quick, save it.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Oof, that's not gonna work.
Yeah? And who are you? Probably your trap that did him in. Come through that door and you're getting a knife in the guts.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
You think?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
Here's the same rules. I'm not really sure if I would save her or not. I mean, yeah, she did help us at the thing, but she also left us. Let me think about it.
Another broken trap? Who made these things? I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
But we actually need her for the cure, probably.
Questionable intellect. Unsurprising. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich. Never. Enough dawdling. Get me down. You try my patience.
Deze.
Don't touch me.
You have ranged attacks, so Or it's like um,
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Shadowheart is actually not standing there well. If you like shoot the cage.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
They totally like each other.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting. Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Oh, that's also gold. Bye.
On the move.
Talk to me. Let's do this.
Dance macabre.
By sickle and sword. I'll bleed every last one of you!
On my feet.
Taking position.
Got to keep fighting.
My turn. Time for some bloody work.
What's the plan?
Here we go again. Maybe not the best time.
What lies within?
Need to act fast.
That's the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
That was bracing.
Damn, quite the fortifications for a wandering band of goblins to try and breach. What drove them to it, I wonder?
Open up.
Probably because you're in a wolf form that doesn't work. But I actually wants to try something else. But where is it again? That's the ship. Let's move there for a second. Because there's like a little bit of dirt over there that's like hiding something underneath the ground. So let's see what is
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
no. The idea was to maybe dig it up with the wolf form, but it seems your character is not that wild to do that. Nope. It was worth a shot.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs. Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, a 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world. That would be good. If I see a goblin, I'm closing this gate, whether you're inside or not.
So they're not fighters, yet they have weapons. Maybe they could better learn to use it. Hello. Okay. Wait, she's the good person? Or she's like feared? And that's the bad person. Okay.
Unleash me.
Let's finish this.
Time to strike.
Victory is assured.
Need to stay focused.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Let's see what she gave us. Finish with this person. Hmm. Four to 9 damage. Province with both of those things. Spark shield. is working. Yeah, that's working. Doesn't work. Seems to work just fine. 14 damage. Nice. Like switch over to Shadow Hearts. Can we then like give her a better 2 to 9 damage? So that's better. Shields are the same. Gloves I'm wearing.
Indolence breeds
Don't
madness.
have any staffs. Your bow, how's that? 2 to 7 damage. They're the same. 4 to 13 damage. Can't match it at the moment.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The only thing that I was like still wondering is oh yeah, those thief tools. Something you equip? No, just something you keep.
That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
Can actually zoom out pretty much.
He didn't deserve this. Not now. Please.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Okay. Was at least worth a try. It's like it. If it is red, does it mean you're stealing it? Steal. Yeah, it's probably red is probably that you're stealing it. Could actually use the shovel. But let's not steal anything as for just yet.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Now you have a new druid.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Choices, always choices.
He acts before you can intervene. With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Bigger fighting goblins as they did for once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Lucky you. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the Hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foulblood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here. Seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6, and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that.
The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises.
Bad surprises.
Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I expect I am your first.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical. Disciplined, dignified.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Fine. What's on your mind?
Yes, we have. There's an artifact, but she will talk about that. Yeah, you indeed have those octopus legs.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? I lower my prices for fellow druids, but you'll need to be quick. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The Grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
But do you actually see your gold, I wonder? Oh, those were cool, I see. And there you see how much it costs.
Sylvanas, guide your path. Need anything else?
We don't even know these people!
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our future, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Too many people.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
And again. Swing and swing and...
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Until later, then.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Just amazing.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them. I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
What about my tail?
Use that too. Your entire body is a weapon.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. We're exposed now.
from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course. Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? You'll find him in camp. What do you want with him? Right. He's been going on about something of the sort. You'll find him in the caves, but we won't stay here much longer. See that you don't distract him from his duties.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Better not be cursed.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us. Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it. So many. I best see you in...
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foal we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You're as bad as Leah. And I think one of her is quite enough in my life. Good day to you. My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, it's just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Oh, what'd I do for some salt?
How long until Roland shows up?
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Where's that oak bucket?
Thanks for fixing off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, My offerings are far more humble these days. Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
You're an idiot.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You, move! Stop it! Get out of my head! You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you! Even your cages are boring.
Death is but a word away.
Let me out, you You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you! Oh, you teeth are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
Battle favors the fearless. The witching hour.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids! And your birdies! And your dogs!
Also, that doesn't work for magic. I'm afraid he got fried.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
May the gods take you first. Forever dauntless. Finding my way. Allow me to demonstrate. With ease.
Oh, you teeth are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids!
No point turning on your own if you're just gonna give them a little tap. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Yeah? How many were there? 4? We got more than you can handle. We're gonna tear your gate down and peel your skins off. Unless you listen to me. I can save you. Help me escape, and I'll tell my mates to leave you alone. What do you say? We have a deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Happily. Lead the way. Bloody teeths everywhere. We moving or what?
Rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. You're persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Die if I let the rower can reeking of this place.
Rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
They're gonna be like every time.
You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Baldur's Gate. I speak
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit
Yeah, we have to be anyway.
You sound like your father.
It was his caravan.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face and frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
We'll like find out how quests work and like how you can do them. But I'm gonna like eat something first. So we'll stream like later again.